Greetings. I am on live, and I am here just to be encouraging to people. I hope y'all can hear me. I have no way of knowing. I can share my video now so people can come and see it. Whatnot. I'm just gonna do some chat with the people in the chat unless somebody specifically requests otherwise. So, not stream, so it's supposed to share on Facebook's good place to share it. Anybody. I don't have a YouTube open right now to see if I have anybody in chat. So I will in a minute though. Just give me a minute. I'm not the most organized YouTuber out there. Sorry. I am working on it though. Hold on, here we go. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Just as soon as I get everything shared. On my YouTube, Twitter. Anybody that needs encouraging, please feel free to join. Happy to talk to you and be encouraging and take encouragement if you feel more like you're the kind of person that needs to give help in order to be helped, like a lot of people do. I know that's one of the things that I do. And so, whenever you pop into chat, you just need to let me know that that you're there, that you can hear me. If you have any poetry or want to talk about some Star Trek, or you just want to vent your problems, that's fine. I don't know what's going on. Chatters. Yo, folks. New timeout links. You can now put people in timeout for different lengths, ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Wow. I don't know why I would do that, but okay. I don't have anybody with me right yet. I would like to see people join me, but if nobody jumps on, then I'll be on for a while. And um, yeah, so the little icon moves, like the circle around it gets bigger, so that means the computer can hear me. And I guess I could just sit in silence, but I'd rather, if anybody decides to watch this on backup, have some kind of something happening here. And so I guess I'll get the really horrible venting out first, since there's nobody here to worry about it live. And then if people watch it on backup, they can always skip over it. They don't want to hear all the negative things happening. So I would first like to vent that it's the problem I'm having isn't that I'm having problems, really. It's when I'm having the problems and how many problems I'm having all at once. And I know a lot of people think, well, these aren't all your problems. But in all actuality, they are, because I could help and I'm right here, but there's nothing I can do because it's the timing of it. I don't have the money yet that I'm supposed to get when I get my disability approved. And once I get that, I can give my son money for a car. I can find a way to get us transportation to get him to a doctor and get the medicine that he needs. I can afford to take care of myself instead of asking my other friend, who has his own problems, for help. And the thing is he's been sick, my son has been sick, I'm not healthy. And with this court date coming up and a doctor's appointment on Thursday that I need a ride to, that my friend is going to have to take me to and pay for me to get home. The whole thing is just, why couldn't some of these things waited? Hey, universe, why could you not have dumped some of these things in a few weeks when I wouldn't be so stressed about it all, when I would know that I could get a handle on it pretty quickly? That's really the part that bothers me, that I don't understand. And I spend a lot of time alone, physically alone, because of a lot of reasons that probably are way too long to go into much here. But suffice to say that I do have my reasons. And while some people may find those reasons somewhat unreasonable, because I'm the one having to deal with these feelings and reasonings, I don't see them as unreasonable, and I don't know what else to do to deal with them. I'm not alone in this. I have heard other people on other streams just chatting with each other on panels or in chats, mentioning that in their real world lives, where they have interactions with people physically and face to face, they have, had pain introduced emotionally or attacked physically from those experiences, and would rather interact with people on the internet. It's safer because they're at arm's length. If you decide they're doing something that's hurting your feelings, it's easy to just click that X and get away from it. And I feel like more and more people are turning to the internet. Well, I see that it's been 10 minutes and I have shared out my link on Facebook, Twitter, X, I guess. And that's a whole nother thing. X.com should not be called X.com. That's ridiculous. And I have also shared it on my Discord. So now I'm going to share it a little bit more to another Discord or two. Let's see what happens after 10 more minutes. And maybe make it my status as well. Because, why not get some people to come and be encouraged with me? Okay. Hold on. Excuse me. So, problem number one, the top most important problem today for me is that my son, who is like 35-ish and lives in an apartment about an hour and a half walk away, has come down with sinus infection. He does not have any health insurance. So I normally just run with him down to Free Clinic. We have here in Cedar Rapids the Community Health Free Clinic. And they're good and they'll help us. But the problems are, A, their hours are 8 in the morning until like 10:30 in the morning most days. And so, B, you have to get there pretty early if you want to get in and out at all quickly. And if they end up having a huge amount of people left before they're through, you may or may not get to be seen that day. And C, they could run out of medication because, their medication and funds are all donated. So the other problem with it is the transportation issue that, my son's car is kind of broken down to a point where it may or may not drive, it may or may not die on the way to wherever we're trying to drive to. And that leads me to my third problem, which is I've been having to rely on some friends of mine, and financially speaking, while they're willing to help me out, it means that I do owe them now, and the more that I owe them, then the more I'll have to try to pay back once February is passed. And I mean, yes, eventually I will get them paid back, but it's kind of like interest building up on a credit card. It just keeps building up and building up till I feel like I'm just never going to get everything paid for that I'm going to need to get paid for. And eventually I'm just going to owe people for the rest of my life. So, those are the issues I'm facing. And basically, as I've said, it all breaks down to timing. If only it had all happened a few weeks from now, or only one thing had happened now, and then the other thing with Tom getting sinus infection a week from now, that would have been much better. I don't know why it's all happening all at once, but for some strange and unknown reason, it is. See that someone did pop in. There was one person extra, but now I don't see them. So I don't know what's going on. I hope you can hear me. Please type in and let me know if you can hear me. In fact, I guess I need to find a way to find that out. So, can somebody just let me know if you can hear me? That would be great. I mean, a thumbs up. Oh, look, somebody thumbed up my video. Thank you. That's very kind. Please do find a way, if you have to Discord it or tweet it, just to let me know if you can hear me. It would be great. In the meantime, because I've vented and no one is currently in, I want to continue trying to be encouraging in any way I can. So I will give you the good news that I have heard recently about Star Trek. People thought it was going to die, and now we're finding out Star Trek is not going to die. Apparently, the movie, there is a movie definitely in the works. I've just seen recently news of that, which was in a YouTube video someone I know posted on a Discord. And so Paramount Plus has started production on Star Trek Section 31, and that movie will be starring Michelle Yeoh. And you may or may not know Michelle Yeoh is an actress who was in Star Trek Discovery. At the first season, she played the captain of the Starship Discovery, and her initial character died. Her reincarnation, sort of, not exactly, but kind of, came from the parallel universe that everyone knows from the Mirror Mirror episodes. And Michael Burnham ended up saving her life and bringing her back to Discovery. Then, when they managed to get back into their own universe, she started having some sort of reaction because her cells were not from this universe. And they went to the Guardian of Time, and something that she did there, walking through the portal, going through something in time, managed to help her. And I'm not sure how she managed to get back to our universe. I don't remember. I know she left Michael Burnham at the Guardian of Time. Oh wait, I'm getting that out of order. That's right. She was a part of Section 31. And while she was a part of Section 31, I think, I'm not sure now. I'll have to rewatch the series. It has been a while. But at any rate, she was going through something timey-wimey. Yeah, I just stole the Doctor Who phrase. Nobody's really jumping on right now. I don't know really any way to see if I can be heard. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Bye.